Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today it is the first day of the kids starting back to school. Their school is a bit of a late starter. We basically spent yesterday at the beach, which was amazing, and yeah, today's Thursday and they start school. So Andrew is in year 4 now and Ava is officially in year 1. So it's like both of them in the proper like school now instead of like foundation and stuff. So very exciting. The school's a little bit different because obviously of lockdown. Both of them start 10 minutes apart and finish 10 minutes apart, but both of them are allowed to go in at the same time, but they won't be leaving at the same time. So even though like the 10 minutes, I can take them in 10 minutes apart, they said that if you go in with siblings are allowed to go in the same time, even if, you know, they don't start at that time. So that's good. But yeah, picking her up, Ava, is 10 minutes later than Andrew, but it usually takes 5-10 minutes for them to come out anyway, so it's not a massive bit of a wait. And to be honest, before I had to go all the way around school, which took forever, and I was always late for one of them, or sometimes even miss them and I had to go to like the office. So yeah, a very busy day today. It feels like there's not going to be enough hours in the day, because it's not just the kids going back to school, it's also their dad's birthday. So yesterday I prepped all the cakes and made the cakes late last night. Until about 11 o'clock I was making those, because I'm making a chocolate cake and it's a very moist cake. It's like very like liquidy when you first put it in, and I wasn't expecting it because it's an American recipe. It just like overflowed and covered the entire oven, but they are finished. I'm going to make 3 layers. It's only a small cake, but me and the kids decided on a toilet roll cake, so the kids picked it. I wanted one that was full of sweets and chocolate and stuff, but they picked toilet roll poo cake. So I says, why not make it? So I'm going to attempt that today. I'm going to keep making cakes, but I haven't put fondant on a cake since I made his cake a few years ago. We were in our old house then, so it's over 3 years ago. So yeah, I've got those to make. Plus, I have been making him a birthday present, which I'm not finished making yet, which I was hoping I was, but I'm not. So I've got to do that, and I've got to go food shopping this morning. Baby, eat your breakfast, please. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those days where, and I've got to edit a video for tonight because I've not had a chance to do that yet. So yeah, my hair's a little bit crazy. Just got back home. I need a drink. Yeah, just been shopping. Like I said, I've got so much to do today, but it's kind of like I've put them down into priority and time. Like made a list of what I need to do in what order, because there's just so much I need to get done, and some of the things are very time consuming. And yeah, so I've been shopping. So the first thing that I'm going to do is unpack that. Then, like I said, I made cake and cupcakes, so what I'm going to do with those is make some butter icing, some chocolate butter icing, and pipe the cupcakes. I don't really need to pipe the cupcakes, but I'm going to do it because I've made it, and then give it the cake a crumb coat. It's kind of annoying because usually I make a vanilla cake with normal vanilla buttercream, and then if I use icing, which I said I haven't used for a while, I'll then put it on top. I'll put other icing on top, but because it's a chocolate cake with like chocolate fudge like butter icing type stuff that's going inside, I thought I might as well give it a crumb coat with the chocolate and then cover it in white icing. Yeah, fondant icing. I'm trying to make a toy roll. I don't know how it's going to turn out or if it's even going to work okay, but that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'll have to see. So I'm going to give that a crumb coat and shove it in the fridge. I don't even know if there's going to be space in the fridge. I'll have to move a few things like some bottles of pop and whatnot. And yeah, put that in the fridge for an hour or so, and then but try and get this finished before I drop the kids off. Before I pick them up from school. This is what I have been making. I'll light it down so you can see it a little bit better. It is it's the gauntlet from Avengers. It's a cross stitch. And yeah, it's got characters in, and I've just got one more left to do, which is Captain America. So, and I've got a frame down there that I'm going to put it in and hang it up in his like office area in there. So yeah, got that to do as well. I was really hoping I'd get it done yesterday, but being at the beach, I just couldn't, and I think I went to bed at 11 last night, like I said, because of making the cakes, and then when they were cooking I was doing that, so I'm like, I can't stay up late because I've got to get up really early. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna, oh, the kids went in okay. Ava went in. I was worried about how Ava would do, but she was fine. She wasn't clingy or shy. I gave her a hug and a kiss and told her to go in. I stayed at the door for a minute just to make sure she was okay. The teacher came up to her and said, like, introduced herself and whatnot. And she just said, should we go find your peg? And Ava said, yeah. And then the teacher says, go and wave goodbye to mummy then. She waved goodbye to me. That was it. Yeah. So we'll have to see how they got on today. I put them both down as dinners because usually they get a choice in mixture and stuff, and I really want Ava to be better with eating because she's terrible. So I tried it in Foundation 2 where she had the first couple of weeks with meals and she just didn't get on with it. She weren't eating. The teacher says to me she's not eating anything at dinner time. So I went on to packed lunches. So I'm going to try it again and get them both to do dinners, and then hopefully Ava will continue to eat dinners and improve her eating. But yeah, they went in perfectly fine. Looking forward to picking them up later. But another thing that I need to do if I've got time, which I don't think I will, I'll probably have to do it tomorrow, is fix my nail. I broke it at the beach yesterday. I'm shocked that all of it came off besides some tiny little bit at the bottom. You can see that. I'll move out of the way. A tiny bit at the bottom. So I kind of did these nails the other day. Kind of look a bit like palm leaves. And yeah, I broke this one at the beach. So it needs something I need to do, but it's not priority. The priority of things I need doing today is on the pots. Oh, the kitchen's a mess because I was cooking really late last night. That's another thing I need to do. Yeah, it's not a priority. Shopping, cross stitch, finishing the cake and doing the pots and the odd cleaning because downstairs is a mess too. And that's the priority. So I'm going to get started now, sit down for a few minutes, have a bit more to drink and then get going, I suppose. in the fridge, and the cupcakes are as well. My camera died, so you didn't get to see it all. Basically the little cupcakes, I just swirled it, not my best, but the icing wasn't that great. I followed a different recipe, and I usually follow a different one. And yeah, the icing weren't as, the consistency weren't as what I liked it, even when I added more sugar to it. So yeah, and I didn't want it to be too thick because then it's difficult to crumb coat, even though I don't think I needed crumb coating, because usually you crumb coat and then you do one last. Because the cakes that I've done, I've not really recently not put icing, putting icing on. I usually just cover them again with buttercream, but there's some buttercream left on the side because I think I'm going to put some in the middle. I don't know yet, we'll see. But yeah, so that's in the fridge. I'm not a professional. I enjoy baking, I enjoy making things, but I can't do it all the time. It kills me, my shoulders are killing now. So that's what I needed to mainly do. And then later I just need to roll it out and cover it and put detail on it and stuff like that. It's meant to be a toilet paper with poo cupcakes. Like I said, the kids helped me. Well, the kids basically picked it out. I asked them which one they wanted to go for, and they saw the poo cake. So basically I'm trying to go for something like this. My poos don't look as good as that, but yeah, stuck some eyes on some poos. And yeah, I don't know how good I'm going to be making the toilet roll. The little brown bit at the top. I don't know whether to do that in chocolate icing. I don't know if I've got a brown food colouring. That can make one, but I can always try, but it's a tiny little bit. So we'll see. Can I mix chocolate into fondant icing? Surely I can. I like to get some buttercream and mix that in there. I suppose, well, I'm going to wait and see. But yeah, that's what I'm attempting to make, even though I don't think it's going to turn out as great, but you know. Yeah, I finally sat down. The kitchen is still a complete mess. I quickly hoovered it because there's just cake bits all over the floor. I'm going to have to hoover again later because I've got washing in there I need to put away. Because I put some new ones on last night because the kids were in bed when I took the other ones off, and I've technically now got 2 loads to put away. And then this morning before I left I put a load in, so they need hanging up. But I don't really want to do it with all the chocolate being everywhere, so yeah, I'm going to try and get some of this done, maybe until like lunchtime-ish. It's already 10 to 12. I'll try and do this for an hour, and then I'll go sort the kitchen out and then come back to do this, because I don't know, I've not got that much done, but it's one of those where I can sit and do it for hours thinking it's only taking me like an hour, but it's taking me hours. So yeah, I'm going to do this cross stitch now. Hopefully I can get it finished within an hour, but I doubt it, maybe 2. We'll see. So I'm about to set off to get the kids from school. The other half is awake now. For his work, he always gets his birthday off. They work there, automatically do it, which is great. And he's up, so I don't want to hear him everything, like for him to hear everything. So his cake is finished. I will show you like footage of it. I don't like it. It's very difficult to do, and because it's not roasting, but it's still warm. The icing just seems to kind of like melt. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to see. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna eat it anyway, so hopefully as long as it tastes nice, that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm off to get the kids. I didn't finish the cross stitch, but I'm almost there. I've almost done the circle and then into the star, and that is it. So I'll definitely be done by today. Just means I have to do it when I get home with the kids, and hopefully I can get that done before bedtime, like the kids go to bed so the kids can give it him. But we're just gonna have to see. So yeah, I'm gonna go fetch them now and see what kind of day they've had at school. Got my babies home. Have you both had a good day?
Yes.
Yay! Do you like teachers? What was the best thing you did today?
Science.
What did you do in science?
I can't really remember, but it was really fun.
What did you do that was fun today, Ava? What did you do that was fun? You like your new teacher, don't you? Ava, what's today?
Daddy's birthday. Yeah, Daddy's birthday.
Yay! And Ava, what did you have for dinner? You had sausages and mashed potato, didn't you?
Yeah.
And how much did you eat? What did you eat?
With that greeny thing.
Were they with the peas, Andrew? Green peas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you eat peas?
Yeah.
Did you eat the sausage?
Mhm.
Did you eat the mashed potato?
I smacked my bum.
Did you eat mashed potato as well?
Yeah.
Ava, did you eat all your dinner?
Yeah. Good girl.
Okay, should we go inside then and give Daddy his card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring him some presents.
Oh, his present's not finished yet, remember? So you just got to tell him that we'll give you your present later. Just sang happy birthday, give Daddy's present. I don't know if I'll be able to get like a thingy of it because it's up on the wall at the minute. But if not, I'll insert a picture. And we are currently eating chocolate cake!
Nom, 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 nom.
Do you like it? I can't believe I got the icing.
I am.
Do you like it? Ava? Is it a yummy cake? Good. So yeah, we're just chilling eating some cake and then it's pretty much going to be bedtime.
This cake is delicious.
Is it nice? I've not made this recipe before. I think the icing I would change because I've always, in chocolate cakes, I've always seen coffee being added and I'm like, ugh, I hate coffee. So, but my sister-in-law made one with coffee in it and it wasn't that bad and you couldn't really taste it that much. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to make a chocolate cake with the coffee in it. Yeah, I think it's because it has like a bitter taste. So I made this one and it tastes really nice, the actual cake itself. But the icing also had it in and I think I didn't like it so much in the icing. So I think if I make it next time, I will keep the actual cake the same, but not add the coffee into the icing because it's a little bit stronger in that. And yeah, the cake's nice, but the icing is not my favourite. But yeah, we're going to eat our cake and then we're going to get the kiddies ready for bed. It is late now. I should probably be in bed to sleep already. I could ruin my eyes. But yeah, this vlog has been probably like crazy because it's like I said, it's not just the kids' first day back at school, it's the husband's birthday, and yeah, we spent probably the last couple of hours, obviously there was a big gap between when they came home from school to then the evening, just kind of like spent it as a family and things, and yeah, enjoyed some time together because this time is completely different, if that makes sense. Like it's like Ava going back to school again from when she went from half a day to full day. It's kind of like that. With Andrew it's a little easier, I think, because he's in year 4. So yeah, it's a little bit easier, but I think with Ava it's always been difficult with her because she's always been there. I mean, when Andrew was a baby, I went back to work when he was involved, and I worked up until he was almost 3. So I've kind of, I don't know, it's with Ava I always kind of like, I always not worry about her, but yeah, I think it's because in a way I know that she more than likely is my last child, and I don't kind of want that. I don't want us to like grow older and stuff. So I've kind of like, yeah, I find it very difficult with Ava going to school. Like I don't know, it's for me, for her to go to school, it was a lot more emotional. But I'm so glad they both enjoyed it, and she came home telling me everything about, they told him obviously how I went to the beach yesterday, she told me that teacher's got a dog. Yeah, so, and she even told me, like, I think they were doing Makaton of a teacher's name, and she was showing me that. So yeah, I'm just so glad she enjoyed it, and I am so relieved that she ate your dinner. She says the only thing she didn't eat was this round thing. And Andrew says, yeah, it was a round thing with a hole in the middle. The only thing I can think of is a round thing with a hole in the middle, either as a bagel or a donut. But I don't have a clue what that is, unless it's pineapple. I wouldn't see how you'd have a pineapple ring on mashed potatoes and sausages. Unless that was meant to be dessert. I don't know. So yeah, I'm so relieved she actually ate food. Just hope she keeps it up. I mean, she says she don't want to eat it at home, but I had a conversation with her before, well, when I was taking her to bed, saying how proud I am of her for eating her dinner, and that if she can eat it at school, she can eat it at home, and she needs to eat like that at home to get big and strong. And then she went, no mummy, I want to be a child forever. So yeah, it's been a nice day. Hopefully I can start getting into more vlogs and day in the lives and whatnot, and also apologise for, I think we kind of missed a week. It's just because everything's been so hectic. I had the videos there, I just didn't have a chance to edit them. But everything's back to normal now basically. I've rescheduled everything back to 3 days a week now, so it will be back to Monday, Thursday and a Saturday. Before it was Monday and a Saturday, now it's Monday, Thursday and a Saturday. So it's only today technically I've missed, which is the 3rd. Yeah, so as of Saturday it'll be 3 times a week. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.